Hey, Jesse, he is at a Hamfest in Oklahoma.
Why don't you tell them where you're at there?
I'm at the Enid Hamfest in Enid, Oklahoma, and I was going to do a little walk around with everybody once we got done talking about antennas, but that might not be possible. You want to do the walk around now?
Do the walk around.
All right, so let me switch cameras over, which is not easy on mobile StreamYard. I might accidentally end the stream.
Oh, I
It's
know.
happened before.
You're going to pull a Chuck.
It's way easy on the phone, let me tell
Don't
you.
go full Chuck. Nobody
right.
goes full Chuck.
Oh, it's
So
inside?
this is
the whole thing?
Yeah, it's indoors. This is N5ZY/R for a rover, and this is a Kia electric car. But look at all these antennas he's got up here.
I wonder why he doesn't use a ham stick on there.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, guys,
There we
I
go.
didn't do it. My hand never left my wrist.
And then way up top, there's a Squalo.
A Squalo.
How fast have you driven with all these antennas?
Highway speed 80.
80 miles an hour with the Yagis up there. Nice. Does that affect your fuel economy, your electric economy?
Yeah, the wind loss is quite strong. It's about 2.5.
Can y'all hear him?
8 miles per
Yeah,
kilowatt
sort of.
hour.
Well
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, I'm not set up to.
Normally it's 3.5.
Okay. And what bands are you covering?
So I've got 6,
6,
2,
2,
1.25.
1.25.
The next one is 1.23 gigs, 23 centimeters.
Okay, 23 centimeters.
And I don't have a girlfriend or a wife.
Right, right.
Guess who's
What's your
single,
wife think of
ladies?
all this?
She's happy.
She's happy
I'm happy. She's happy.
because she gets to get you out of the house,
She's
So
in the
there,
house and the TV
Jim.
the whole weekend.
right?
It's got a rotator on there, too. You see that?
Oh yeah,
So
you
that's
got a
some good-
Virgo, and you're on a rotator also.
That's some good ballast at the bottom, so that helps, I'm sure.
The car, yeah.
The car probably turns, not the antennas.
Nice.
That's
Looks
right. When
great.
that baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some
Awesome.
serious
That looks-
shit.
Where
I'm
the-
gonna
where the
go to the other side. Look at the radios.
Looks like a pretty
Okay.
good rotator,
There's a contest today after 1 o'clock. So this is the driver's seat here. Look at this thing. Holy moly!
Oh,
I haven't seen
man.
this.
A
That looks
human
like
woman?
a
I see why his
9700?
wife likes it, because she can't get in the car,
yeah.
so she doesn't have to deal with it.
He's not going to have
Is that a
to compete with him.
7851? Oh, here we go. Now we got some light.
Look at that. Got all that
And
battery
he's
power.
got a tablet there and a laptop there.
He didn't need that rotator.
7610.
He could have stuck his hand out the sunroof and turned that stuff.
I hope
He's
got
hiding a
good
7300 down there.
I can't
And then he's
imagine
got
that
A
his
couple of dual
insurance
banders
on that car.
there. And then in the back seat, we've got some amplifiers. Can't see that.
Little coax.
Drive that to
Transverter.
Chicago. See how long you
Look at that.
owns all
It
that.
looks like he's running some 400 or 2, or what is it? 230
Lord.
or something.
Cool.
Good
213?
coax.
That's
It's
probably
an excellent
400.
setup.
Does he have any stacked Yagis, or are they just all
Okay, let's
singles?
move on to the other
They're
side.
all singles. Yeah. Okay, and then there's a lot of older radios here. There's an estate
Jim-
sale that I've
Jim
been
says we
hitting.
have
I've
to
already
move
spent
on.
about $100 on little parts.
Whoa, I see some tuners.
Is
There's
it
a
opened yet?
1.5. Yeah, it's open. 1.5 kilowatt Versa tuner. There's a manual tuner for you, Abe. $75. You want it?
For that big MFJ tuner right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get a good look at it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now he wants a good look at it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's a kilowatt?
1.5. Versa tuner 3. It's a 962.
Yeah.
Gallon and a
so
half.
maybe
You
one.
need that, son.
And he went 75 for that?
Yeah.
Is there anything inside the case?
Ape says
Yeah.
it's sold.
Yeah. It only weighs about like 2 ounces.
What's the hind end look like?
I'm joking. Let me get around here to look at the back side of this thing.
It's got the 4
Oh, he's
gonna lift it up.
It looks clean, not all rusted up.
It also
Oh,
looks heavy.
He
Look
just
at
blew out his
arm.
O-ring picking it up.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. So you got
Ground,
3 of the
balance wire, regular
ceramics.
wire,
Yeah,
and
let's do
then
it.
2 radios. All right, he wants it. We've sold.
Okay.
All
Up
right.
from 50. Up from, oh,
No.
Too late now, Chuck.
What's the important YouTuber discount? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have an important YouTuber here.
Tio, if you see any,
I don't think you can beat a dipole, though.
Let us know.
We'll get there, yeah. I got to get back to where I was.
oh yeah, you
announcement
moved quite a
time.
ways.
He's taking that 75 and going and getting beer with the money now.
Yeah,
He's packing up.
he's gone.
Well, he didn't get here fast enough like you did with that pork chop sandwich.
Right.
Yaesu YC601?
What is that?
I don't know. It looks like it's a receiver. Receiver only.
You know,
Okay.
back in the day, companies made 2-meter all bands. You know, where it's, I mean, not all bands, but all, you know, you could do sideband and stuff with them. I wouldn't mind. I have to talk to Gary about what would be good to buy like that to leave in the shack. Something that I can get on the Bozo net with. I know those guys run some older stuff a lot of times. Well, probably now that a lot of them are running 9700s.
See, this is
Great
why you should get
amplifier.
out to the Hamfest, folks. I mean, there's tons of really good deals out there, and then you're supporting your Ham brothers.
And speaking of supporting your Ham brothers,
Here we go.
absolutely one of our antennas is what you should be buying for your first.
I think that's Jim's price range there.
375 for the VersaTuner 5 with the roller inductor on it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's a nice looking piece of kit.
Looks pretty new.
Every tube you want. So you guys might get a kick out of this. I saw a AL 572, and I'm like, that's got those nice Svetlana tubes in there. And James is like, son, we can't be talking about. No, seriously, Svetlana is the brand name. I'm not making a crude reference here.
Yeah, James,
Toad
you're
booth
right.
up.
The 101
That's
is
the
a
POTA
nice
guys?
looking radio.
They got
What?
black flags. I wanted a white flag.
You give up or what?
I'm still here. I had to get to another table.
look at
This place
that.
is
And
huge.
Is that an RCI right there?
Thump is here taking the
Saturn
wind out of our show.
Connex CX33 SSB.
Same thing, kind of. That's a 10-meter radio.
Trying to sell some stuff for you.
Is it 10 meters?
I got you out of it.
10 meter.
Everything's got a
Export
price.
radio. I just sold one of those. In fact, the guy told me, he goes, you know, it's worth more than that. I go, I don't know. I don't use it. It needs to be gone.
Don's favorite computer.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, I've got one of those little computers. I think I showed
It's
that
a
one to
19
Don.
volt though. I looked at it earlier.
Do they have any of those dog bone insulators sitting around there? I didn't see any.
They do. I'll find some for you. Look at these dummy loads.
Right there, it looks like.
There you go.
I saw
just
some
bought
guy
one of
had a
those.
little small dummy load on his KX2, so he was doing CW on it, so he wasn't really sending. He was just. But you can't turn the power off of that one also. Oh, there's an
There's
old,
an old Cobra.
Cobra. Is it a side mount or front? Front mounts are no good.
148 GTL.
Yeah, junk.
ICOM
Needs the-
2820.
The mic needs to come out the side on those.
See, that's a great place to pick up like a nice little UHF VHF used too.
Bird.
Yeah, you seen those little small Yaesus in there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Oh,
big old dummy load.
What
100
do they
watts.
Is that 100?
Yeah, it's 100. We already got the 250s.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's got the
it was
tap on
half
it.
of that. It was half of that.
Yeah. I was going to say if that's a 300 or something.
Were you looking for one of those, Jim?
No, but if it's cool.
HP frequency counter.
I haven't bought anything on stream in a minute. So
Hey, did you find 45 an ICOM 706? He wants one.
There is
couldn't
a
talk
706 and a 7000. Here's a key for you.
I think
It's
he
seen
wants
some
the Mark II though. Oh yeah.
what key is that?
Looks like
It's a
needs some
vibro.
work.
Brown Brothers.
Fiberflex.
Brown Brothers, St. Louis,
Brown.
Missouri. They're pretty nice.
Yep.
There's a FTM 400. New in the bag.
New in the
With
bag.
the box. Nope, that's the ID 800 bag box. Sorry.
There's your straight key right there.
Look at that key. Holy moly, that'll kill somebody.
Yeah,
It's from
there you
Probably
Japan.
weighs more than the tuner.
There's a Stillman.
Is that a bug down there on the table?
This is a bug.
That's a bug.
That's a
that
bug.
thing.
This is a bug.
Look at it jiggling.
go. Yeah.
It needs adjustment.
Yeah.
Jim, I got two of these. This is a Bird 300 watt attenuator, 30 dB attenuator.
Bird?
You use it as
There you go, Jim.
Yeah,
What is it?
Oh, sweet.
Oh man.
STS 200.
I got two of them. If you want one,
Yeah. We'll have to figure out what shipping's going to cost on it. But I mean, I can eat dry.
Can you
cat
do
food for a
300
week.
watts, Jim?
I can do 1500 watts, Chuck.
Oh, that's right. You got more than me.
Not,
Well,
not
sort
just
of.
in the radio category either, buddy.
Jim's not one to
Sort of.
brag.
Well, when you multiply my gain on my antennas.
Audio amp.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that an air
All right, now I got
conditioner?
to get down and around.
The waste.
That was a no.
Looks
This
like
is awesome.
a bingo thing.
This is a
What?
part sorter. Yeah. So these things here
Oh,
are
okay.
swiveled, and then the whole thing rotates. And if I didn't live in an RV, I'd be buying this.
Oh my God, the noise.
It
Jeez.
Oh,
needs
yeah.
some oil.
He's, put some.
WD-40 on that business.
I'd be putting some real expensive type oil on that thing. Look at this hats. We get some hats there. Must be the
There's
embroidery
some awesome
guy.
hats.
Get yourself a Alpha Papa Echo embroidered on there.
Alpha Hotel.
Yeah.
This one, I understand the reference, but I kind of think nobody else will.
Unlicensed.
It kind of seems like, and then I showed this one earlier. Jim would like this one.
Chuck would too.
Yeah.
Convicted felon 24. I don't understand that reference. I don't get it. That's sarcasm also.
Are there any dream catchers there, T.O.? Because there's always a table with the ladies buying dream catchers.
Haven't seen them yet. All kinds of parts. There's an estate sale going on here.
What's on the estate sale table?
Well, I've already bought half the table.
Oh,
Here you go, Ape.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
they're
that. I need a
sweet.
second big one to match the one I have.
He says make an offer, one or all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there. Ape, how much do you want to give him?
Dude, I've got so many of those things piled up over here.
I tried.
What did you say?
I said, I'm talking to people on the phone,
Right.
and I said, make an offer. Used on battleships.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
wow.
kind of cool.
77.
77 pounds. I can't carry that, folks.
Yeah.
Sure you
Come on,
can.
T.O.
That'll overload that Ford he's got. Navy
I'm in
Department,
Texas.
Bureau of Ships.
That is pretty sweet.
Livingston? South of Houston.
How much is it?
North of Houston. $50.
$50.
Dang. But it's on some weird ass military bands though, so it's,
Chicago,
It's got
Illinois.
all bands. It's all bands.
no, it lists them on the card. If T.O. would show the card again
You can't use it.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's not ham bands, he's saying.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that
not.
white
it is.
card in
What
front
it
of
is? What bands are these?
15, 620 kilocycles.
Oh, geez.
So it's
Will it do 11
Oh.
meters?
MF. Okay.
Right. Is it just a receiver?
Oh, it's a transmitter, I think.
I don't know how many meters
15
it
to
is.
600.
400 and some, and then
Yeah.
1.
15 kilocycles.
Yeah,
It's
and
15
it's
it's 15 megahertz.
6 bands. Look at the resolution on this dial.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
But if you had a little crystal control converter, so you take your HF frequencies and you convert it down to this range, and you can use it
Cut that diode.
That's my new photo rig right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Jim will be in the hospital.
They were still using them during World War II.
Hernia operation.
Excellent.
Ooh, man.
Sure.
It's getting
He's going to open it up for us.
Okay.
Where do you see, what other YouTube channel do you see stuff like this?
That's true.
Nowhere.
John saying use
Certainly
up with some
not
ham
on-
sticks.
Holy
Certainly
moly.
not on
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my
Look at
God.
all that. Don't touch anything in there.
yeah,
Oh, I'm not
T.O.,
touching anything.
Don't lick the shiny metal bits.
I just detuned it just by looking at it. That is awesome. Thank you.
You bet.
Big old tube in the back.
That's your rectifier tube.
Oh, check him out.
Yeah.
I'm doing about 4 turns
And that
to
thing
get
is
one
clean.
It
one
is.
move. Nothing but the best in the Navy.
Glenn is asking, does that require 2-phase, 220 to run?
What kind of power does that require? 115 volts, 50 to 60 hertz.
Yeah, so it's
So
really 100
house current.
120.
I didn't know if that tied directly to the reactor in the ship or how
Right.
that worked.
More tubes, more Heathkit stuff. Halicrafters. Oh, you want a VCR?
No.
I'm not sure what you do with
one, I
that.
think, in the closet. I'm not sure.
Right, I think I have a
course you
couple
do.
in the closet.
I think you're
got
a
rid of
worse
all
ham shack
those.
hoarder than Joe Britt is.
Potentially. I need to throw crap out so I can buy more printers.
There's a 3D printer right here I want to show you. He's got some awesome cases. Jim and I have been talking about part sorting cases. FT60?
Sweet.
Couple of amps. Here's the 706 and the 7000.
Let's. How
And
much
this is
the 7,000?
how much for the 7000? That was me.
68 plus shipping, so $75. I was gonna knock 100 off of it and ask you know,
Where the knob at?
800. She said somebody stole it.
I can print the knob.
without the knob, but if I don't,
700.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks a little rough.
He loves that. He loves that way too much for me to
It's
take
a-
it from him.
K3S and a P3 with the
Ooh.
puck on it.
Well,
That's
look at that.
cool. That's beautiful. That looks like a Kenwood
TS2000?
there on the end. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenwood TS2000. He's got a buddy pole, some ham sticks for 8,
Boom.
6 meter ham stick, 17 meter ham stick. There's a ton of stuff here. This is that amplifier I was saying. I'm not sure what tubes it has in it, but this is really clean.
It does look good.
It does.
Chuck, I'm surprised you don't know off the top of your head what tubes are in this thing.
It's probably 511.
Which one
right?
was it?
The 572.
Oh, I don't know what that is. 572.
Because the Svetlanas are 562,
Oh,
right?
that's
562B.
that's the 5. What was the one you had? That's the
The 811.
upgraded.
I had the
The
811.
811. I think that's just the upgraded tubes. I think Gary could tell you for sure.
ICOM
Guys
207.
out here.
This one has been in use.
Yeah.
Ooh. As an ashtray.
It's got a data port on the back of it, Jim.
Oh,
And
damn.
that cable doesn't look suspect at all. Look at that.
That's fine.
That's perfectly fine.
It's fine.
Does it work with an M17 module? Because
Holy shit, it's actually wired to a power supply already. Do not turn this on. It's going to light this place up.
That looks jankier than my 3D printed key I made last night.
And then this is cool. This is a 440 amp, 3 in, 20 out.
Nice.
Don't know what I do with 20 watts on 440, but you know, it's nice to have. Some Ham Shack hotline phones. Selling a Nano VNA, you better up the price on that one. Best antenna analyzer ever.
That's right.
Another military radio for you, Jim.
I like those.
I love looking at them, but I'm like, probably just shelf candy. And I don't want to be like Joe Brett and have to make a YouTube video with my wife about throwing all my crap out. So,
And then this is the Enid Radio Club. They've got a massive Ardan setup here. And there's the Ardan node is actually online right now, pointed at the Hamfest.
You can make a
Ziggy
call
said
right
he
there.
wants the Cisco phone, T.O.
Okay.
You should pick up that phone and call Jim real quick.
That's actually the good Cisco phone with the color screen.
Yeah, that's fancier than mine.
That's grand stream. But this this white band back here in the corner is an Ardan mesh node, and he's got a camera on it pointed out at the Hamfest.
T.O., do you remember what we paid for our phones? I don't remember.
$15. I don't know, not much.
No, I thought they were more than that, but
If you guys are on Ardan, I'm going to see if I can throw out this guy's call sign real quick. KP4DJT. Name's Chuck. We got to do an Ardan show.
if I knew what it was,
It's
I never stopped you before.
TCP/IP networking over ham radio, not connected to the internet, but mesh globally.
okay.
So it's what packet radio has evolved into, and it's high speed. I'll get back to that back corner and show you his band.
So it's more useful than Mesh-tastic, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, you can find people that put cameras up. So far, that's what he was showing me. But I mean, you can send email through it. You can send files back and forth, and it's like I said, it's high speed. And so he's got this camera mounted on this RAM back here, and it's on a swivel. So when you log into the website, you'll be able to actuate the camera and move it around. You see the camera up at the top here, right above the driver's door?
Yeah.
And then on the back, he's got his dish. I think he's just parked out of the way back here because the dish is pointed at the wall. And the wall's got metal screen cloth on it.
Tim,
It's a big Hamfest, though.
That is just ugly. And we're way more interesting than Taylor Swift.
The van? Yeah.
No, Tim said we do more festivals than Taylor Swift.
Yes.
We have working brain cells.
Speaking of antennas for new hams,
What's up, Big John?
Jono,
Jim, I think this is where that tower wound up that you took.
looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like Ziggy's backyard.
Right. Well, that's it for the Hamfest tour.
Zig is hot on a Cisco phone.
Yeah, how much are those Cisco phones over there, Steve?
I'll go back and take a look here in a minute. We'll switch cameras. There we go. Hi, everybody. I can put Chuck back up in the corner. He's the host of the day show.
Now my show got taken over. Have to do that. I have to do this another week, I guess.
Oh,
We could do this every week and not run out of information. How much for the Cisco phones? $10 a piece. How many you want, Ziggy?
There you go, Zig.
Ape wants one.
I don't.
The Ape line.
I don't either.
I'm going to pick up the Ape line and just ring it automatically.
I don't even
John
need a
says
call
he
sign
wants
for that.
Are those the color screen ones for $10 a piece?
No.
Okay.
No way.
John,
Oh, I
Ziggy
didn't
wants
even get
one.
to show you these yet. Hang on.
You got to grab one for Ziggy, and then John says he wants one. WV3L.
I wanted to show these to you, and I didn't get over because he's all over on the side by himself. Check out these boxes, Jim.
I like those.
3D printed. They look.
3D printed, stackable, latchable,
Yeah.
$40 a piece, and then this is what the inside looks like. The bottom box is hollow, he says.
Okay.
What's your call sign? N5YZA if you want to find him. But that's pretty nice for parts sorting. And to give you an idea of the size, so
Yeah,
this is
hold one
the 2-pack blue, and then there's my hand for scale. So it's one TO hand high and one TO hand in
Ish.
girth. Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's a 3D printed business card. That's awesome. Jed's 3D prints N5YZ Alpha at gmail.com. There you go. Awesome. Whatever color you like. Even pink, Jim.
You got a pink one for you, Jim.
I like the black and red.
I like the black and blue.
I like black and red.
Right, black and blue's when the wife gets done with you. That's awesome. Oh, red and black inside. Nice.
Now, what's
And then
the
you said
bottom drawer? Is it just a drawer?
Can you show me the bottom one?
Yeah. Pick this up here. Put back this back.
Yeah, and that's completely
Okay,
empty.
so just open storage.
He's got one more trick up his sleeve. This is the separation. There you go. So the bottom one doesn't have a handle. So there's more room inside. Excellent. What size radio have you put in this? Like a 70, 706, 7000?
I don't know what will actually fit in it. I know what KX3 will.
KX3 will fit in there? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I can see that. And then these are the printers you're using? He says these aren't big enough.
Yeah, those
It's-
are not big enough.
Does he have a website, Tio?
He has an email address, and he has that fancy, flashy, upside-down business card.
There you go, Dave.
Hey, wait a minute. Looks like he's printing one of my creations there.
He's printing the competition winder.
Oh, we'll not mention that.
One of those. There's the dog bones you were looking for, Ape.
The China
The
one.
3D printed dog bones.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that, but why buy dog bones, Ape? That's awesome.
Yeah, I never thought about 3D printed ones.
Me neither.
I'm sure
Cool.
you can find on Thingiverse.
All right, I'll come back. Thanks, Jed.
But he doesn't
John.
use his printer anyhow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
I
just
know,
called you
his
Jed
Ape
because it said
representative.
Jed.
Yeah.
Awesome. His name's John.
That's Jed's minion, or is his name
Yeah.
John Edward something or other?
Yeah, it's JED is his initials. Yeah, that was John, and his initials are Jed. So this is Freddie Mac here with his All-Star setup.
I wondered where that geezer was at. I knew he was there.
Yeah, I'm stealing his table. Repeater man.
We
Put
have
that
a
in your-
history
put that
of
in your
stealing
bag.
tables.
Yeah, it's disappearing. He don't know, but I mean that's palm size. He won't ever even notice.
The problem with talking to Freddie Mac is it lasts a while. He could be there a while with that other guy.
Yeah.
Me and Freddie get on the phone, and it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours later. My wife's like, "Have you died out here? Are you good?"
Where's your little 2 antenna model?
Tell him he's live. We expect more when we show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
where's
our
your flare?
Doesn't our rider say we're supposed to have snacks and stuff?
Yes.
This is the hotspot radio.
Yeah. So this is the one he was talking about, and I want one of these.
That's cool.
Full duplex mini repeater. So that's 2 SA818s and then 2 antennas, and they might be too close together, but we're hams. We can figure out how to do that. But that's what it is. And then he's got it hooked up to a 5.4.
I'll put a link for hotspot radios in the chat, y'all.
It's actually
Oh, it's a
Those are
Pi
pretty cool.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you fancy? Awesome. Cool.
This is my pride and joy.
Your granddaughter's watching, and she heard that.
Please, I believe it.
All right.
She never let me forget it.
That's the show.